Zachariah Alameda, right? He's a St. Joe's kid. And DeAndre Swift. So they have two St. Joe's prep kids.
We're gonna have a lot of fun today, broadcasting live here. We got some great sponsors today. The Locker Room live broadcast at the Battle of the Beach is brought to you by Shades of New Jersey. Shades has been offering the Jersey Shore's largest selection of name brand sunglasses with the most knowledgeable customer service since 2007. With over 1,000 unique pairs to choose from, Shades has all the best selections for brands like Ray-Ban, Oakley, Maui, Jim, and Costa, as well as designer brands like Gucci, Prada, Oliver Peoples. Visit any one of their locations along the Jersey Shore in Beach Haven, Ocean City, Avalon, Stone Harbor, Wildwood, or Cape May, and let the pros at Shades help you find the perfect pair for you. Call them at 1-833-SHADES-USA. That's 1-833-SHADES-USA, or visit shadesofusa.com today. And by All Campus Sports Headgear, 1028 Boardwalk in Ocean City, with over 500 college and professional sports teams' hats in stock. Guaranteed to find your team's hat. Bring your ticket to the Battle at the Beach Football Classic and get 15% off any purchase in the store today. So if you bring your ticket down there, John Coyle will hook you up with 15% off any hat. So that's a pretty good deal. Now, guys, we have a lot to talk about in the world of sports. We got the Philadelphia Phillies who just came off they won a big win last night. I thought that was great. You had Kyle Schwarber. We've been very critical with Kyle Schwarber, right?
Should he lead off?
Right. Should he lead off? His batting average, people are making an argument for him because they win. The statistics are great with him, but his batting average low. But you know what? I'm starting to be a believer because his hands are so quick that you keep hearing about the analysts saying all of them could be John Krugman. He's got quick hands. Yeah. So he win. As long as they're winning, right? We're happy. Kyle Schwarber belted his 35th home run last night, and it was good to see. And, of course, Christopher Sanchez pitched 6 innings and only gave up 2 earned runs. So he pitched really well. And the Phillies won. Now they got they have the Angels coming. The Angels coming to town next week.
Yeah. Now the big thing about the Phillies, look at the score last night: 7 runs.
Right.
We're scoring runs now all the time. Okay, we're scoring 5 runs, 7 runs, 12 runs. It's not that 2-1 games no more.
No. So all right, we'll get into a little Phillies talk today. Of course, at the top of the second hour, we'll talk with the sportsbook consigliere Dave Sharapan live from Las Vegas. We got college football today, Dave Klemic. Got a couple. We got Navy, Notre Dame in Ireland, right? We have USC, San Jose State. You got Vanderbilt, Hawaii. A couple games to watch today.
Notre Dame in Ireland is
Northeastern playing today?
Oh, come on. We were just saying that I told John from All Campus that he needs more Northeastern stuff. He knew right away.
He said there's no football program
there.
Right there. So it's John, he does have a lot of hats. You've been in the All Campus store?
Of course.
I mean, he's got every hat you can possibly think of.
I've bought every Northeastern hat he has.
Yeah, we have a celebrity coming in.
Yeah, we're gonna listen throughout the broadcast. We're gonna be talking with a bunch of people. We got the head coach of St. Joe's Prep going to visit us later on today. Tim Forken.
Tom Forken.
Tommy.
Yep.
And we'll talk to him.
Now we have the man that's, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't all of us be here.
Right. So now we're going to welcome into the mayor of Ocean City, Jay Gillian. Good morning, Jay. It's called Raspy. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, this is a great venue for this weekend. Battle at the Beach here in Ocean City. Couldn't write a better script.
Played nonstop, and then you think of all the kids, all the advantages the kids are getting in, future and careers and all that kind of stuff. So this is a teaching tool.
Well, 12 big games. I mean, the whole slate, the whole weekend. I don't care what game you see, you're going to see a good game.
It's been unbelievable. And the organizers, the volunteers. I mean, we got our full team that's been here since 5 in the morning. So it's cool.
You can tell that the whole community is coming together or something like this. It takes an army, as we always hear. But to know that we're on a national spotlight tonight, because people, I've been texting people and people have been texting me all week. I can't believe Ocean City's on national television. And
It
it's
is
gonna open when people from the outside see this and the backdrop that they're gonna see tonight with the boardwalk and the beach. It's gonna be like, not only do I want to play in that tournament, but I want to go there and vacation there.
Well, we have great schools. So, if we
Yeah.
get, more kids here in the schools and all that kind of stuff, but we have great programs. I mean, it is amazing. It does bring the community together, doesn't it? Ocean City is great, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's the greatest family resort. I was going to say, not only is this obviously a destination for vacationers, but this has to bring a lot of revenue into the town, to the city of Ocean City.
It puts eyes on it, and that's the marketing end of it. And these are usually contained when you think of a lot of the concessions, all that kind of stuff. That goes right back to the kids.
Right.
That's why when you look at what this event does, it's not so much a profit center as what it does for the kids and give them back. So I'm sure some people make some money, but the kids benefit here.
We're talking with the mayor of Ocean City, Jay Gillian, and Jay, the marquee matchup today. It's on national television. You're talking about IMG Academy coming up from Florida to take on St. Joe's Prep, which is the two powerhouses.
St. Joe's, all
Hey, right? Yeah, we're yeah.
Whatever it takes to get people here. I'm excited. We've been talking about this for a long time for the city and how they were going to do it. But hey, we're blessed. If you do it right, they'll come.
Yeah.
Right?
If you build it, they'll come. Okay.
If you build it, they come. But if you build it at the beach, they'll come every year.
Yeah, right.
They do love that. Don't they?
Yeah, it's cool.
This is a really good facility. So
I'm really just waiting for the outsiders to be calling in and texting in tonight when they're watching the game. And when they see that Ferris wheel all lit up,
Yeah.
it's gonna be like how many stadiums are literally a football field away?
Well, this
from
is
the
such a picturesque venue. I mean, you've got you've got Wonderland Pier in the background. You have the ocean. I know yesterday I was riding my bike on the beach with or the boardwalk with my brother, and we stopped and we could watch a little bit of the game from the boardwalk. I mean, it's great.
From the bay to the beach.
Yeah.
Corridor,
Yeah.
It's nice. But no, I'm telling you, it is. When you look at Monday Night Football and all the things that they do, a lot of the big cities now have these big giant wheels.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it puts us on the map. That's for sure.
Well, Mayor, we really appreciate you taking time to say hi with us, and this is such a great tournament, and let's hope it continues.
And thank you for what you guys do, because if you guys aren't here, the word's not getting.
You're right.
Good luck.
All right, thanks, Mayor. Appreciate it. There's the mayor of Ocean City, Jay Gillian, and I'll tell you what, it's so cool to have this tournament. It's all coming together. Now let's get we're going to get John Coyle in here from all Campus. He's one of our sponsors, and we're going to get John to sit in and talk to him. But Dave, like I said earlier, you go into all Campus, and I've never seen. He's got more schools I don't even know.
Lee's McRae.
It's
Lee's
Lee's
McRae.
McRae,
Got a big
yeah.
sweatshirt up there.
All right, let's welcome in the owner, the proprietor of all Campus, John Quill. Hey, good morning, John.
Hey, what's up, Bill? Thanks for having me on.
John, this is a pretty cool venue, isn't it?
This is an amazing venue. I've been here now for 4 years as the owner of all Campus, and coming to the high school where my son is going to start his freshman year.
Oh, how about that? That's great. Yeah.
And he loves playing on this field, like the mayor was just saying. The turf is amazing. They put it in a couple of years ago, and my son loves playing. He plays lacrosse on it. It's the best turf that there is in New Jersey right now.
So, John, as one of our sponsors, you have a special today. If anybody brings their ticket to this event, whether it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it doesn't matter. If they show it, they'll get 15% off any purchase in the store.
You get anything off 15%. I have all my custom hats that we did, the Ocean City Boardwalk custom hats.
There you go.
So they'll be 15% off with a ticket to the games and to the events down here. You have over 500 different colleges I have in store right now, and every major team. We just got all our new NFL hats in and everything. So, yeah, 15% off if you come down and purchase, and come down and check out these great events for the high school football.
All right, John Quill. Well, listen, man, thank you for stopping in. We really appreciate your support. If it wasn't for businesses like you, we wouldn't be here, and thank you very much.
Appreciate it, guys.
All
Take
right,
care.
there he is, John Quill. All right, I want to remind people the first hour of the locker was powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that help you through the entire process. From the shortest center city to every place in between, Surety Title is there for you. With 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA, That's surety title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 to give the Ocean City office a call at 609-399-1227. And let me tell you about Stanton Insurance Group. Don't get burned this summer. Choose Stanton Insurance Group for better coverage than your sunscreen. Protecting families, homes, automobiles, and businesses in New Jersey and Pennsylvania for over 25 years. Stanton helps you select the right insurance company at the best combination of protection and service at a competitive rate. Get insurance coverage you need today. Visit sigprotection.com for a quote. That's sigprotection.com. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here as we broadcast live from Ocean City High School football field at the Battle of the Beach. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Mike Carlin, and Dave Klemic right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's Notre Dame football on 97.3 ESPN.
Hi, Notre Dame fans. Football season is back. This is Tony Simeone. Join me, Paul Burmeister, and Super Bowl champion Ryan Harris this Saturday as the Notre Dame Fighting Irish open their season against the Navy Midshipmen, and you can tune in here on your home for Notre Dame football.
It's Notre Dame football on 97.3 ESPN. South Jersey's football station. Coverage begins at 2 p.m.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love.
Oh, jeez. Make sure, that mic's a little loud right now. Turn that down, Tad, and I would turn Billy down a little bit too. He's over-modulating.
It's a pizza like you never had before.
Yeah. Yeah, like that.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue,
all right, I got
Ocean
you.
City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600.
Minute 40.
814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
With GMF financing to qualified buyers, excludes Corvette, excludes prior sales.
Labor Day deals are here. Yes. Right now at Bennett Chevrolet, we've got all our red-hot Labor Day deals going on now. These are special holiday sale offers you won't find anywhere else. No way, no how. While other dealers are still selling at or above MSRP, Bennett's selling new Chevys at GM supplier employee prices.
30 seconds.
Forget about MSRP prices, because at Bennett, you'll get the same deal employees get. You'll save even more with available 1.9% financing. 1.9%. And right now, Bennett will pay you a minimum $10,000 for any trade towards any pre-owned in stock. Yep, you heard right. Bennett's giving a minimum
15 seconds
for any rusted out old rattle trap you can drive or even tow to Bennett Chevy. Imagine how much more you'll get for a good trade. And Bennett's famous non-commissioned sales team is paid on your satisfaction, not how much you spend, so there's never any pressure. Find new roads at Bennett Chevy, Egg Harbor Township, and BennettChevy.com.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, ESPN, and the free 97.3 ESPN mobile app.
All right, we're back here at the Cary Football Stadium in Ocean City, New Jersey for the Battle at the Beach Football Classic. Classic it is, Mike Carlin.
This is a lot of fun. I mean, we're going to be saying it for the next 2 hours, but I mean, to be able to sit here and just look at this picture of the field, you turn around, you got the beach, you the people coming, you got people coming from all over this state right now. Tonight,
Yeah,
you're going to have people from all over the
Look,
country.
You can hear us talk. If you're in our listening area, you can hear us talk. Get in your car. Come on down and check out some great high school football. Now, Dave Klemic, you played high school football at Mainland, and they played yesterday.
Yeah, Mainland had a great game, 26-7 to Washington Township, who had a stacked team as well. A kid named Logan Perez, they shut him completely down. He's another kid that I coach. He is unbelievable, and they completely shut him down. So, I mean, the defense looked great, offense looked great. Chuck Smith is a brilliant coach, and they're going to have another great season. State championship run.
All right, the Locker Room's live coverage of the Battle at the Beach is brought to you by Mark Grimes. Hey, you looking to buy, sell, or your property? You need the GOAT in real estate. This is your chance to work with the quarterback, Mark Grimes, the agent to call for all your real estate needs. Recently ranked in the top 3 in the state of New Jersey, Mark is the agent that gets his buyers and sellers the winning touchdown every time. If you're looking to buy, sell, invest, or build at the Jersey Shore, look no further. Call Mark Grimes on his cell phone at 609-425-2042 or find him anytime at grimes.com. Mark Grimes would like to wish all the teams competing the best of luck and may the best team win. And by Randazzo's Pizza. Randazzo's a proud sponsor of the Locker Room's live broadcast at the Battle of the Beach Football Classic. Stop by Randazzo's today. Open 7 days a week all year round. Check out their menu online at randazzospizza.com or give them a call at 609-814-1600. Pasta, seafood, salads, hoagies, wraps, and more. Free delivery. Say hello to Joe and Marianne Randazzo and tell them the Locker Room sent you. You know, Mike Carlin, how great the Randazzos are.
Just there's special people out there in the world, and they're special. They run it, and the employees that they've been there forever.
Friendly, smile on their faces,
and
Joe's so accommodating.
Oh yeah, they'll do anything. But catering, I mean, you do a special
here's the one
part.
thing, though, Mike. The food's great.
I'm in the food business. Guess what?
Tell our listeners.
There's no frozen boxes being delivered by a distributor. Everything is fresh.
The reason why Joe Pop's
soup
been
is
there,
being made every day. Chicken.
I want that. You ever take Dave Klemic? You ever have their lobster bisque?
Lobster bisque.
It is the best
From
lobster
September
bisque
on.
you will ever eat in your life. I guarantee.
Put it up against any gourmet room in Atlantic
I don't
City.
care anywhere.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Gotta get down there.
I'll check it out.
And also, I see that you boys are drinking your Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice.
It is something. It is something, though.
Isn't it? You think I was kidding, didn't you?
I would not want the discount for that. That's so good.
All
That's
right.
good.
You go down to Blitz's. Now, I know it's the end of the summer, but they'll still have it, throughout the year. He's got the juicer. You mentioned the Locker Room, you get $1 off. It's $4.99. You mentioned the Locker Room, it's $3.99. There we go.
Feel that breeze.
Feel that breeze.
This is better
than
than
we're like sit on the beach watching high school football.
We could be here or we could be in the studio. Where we want to be.
I'd rather be here.
Right here. Absolutely.
Dave Klemic, you remember your high school days?
Sure. I think it's starting to fade away now.
They're
But
closer to you to remember than me and Mike Carlin. But talk to us about what it was like as a high school player walking into a big game. When the crowd, you got a full stadium. There's expectations on you. What's your mindset as a high schooler?
Like one of those things where, like, if you try to get in there and just put yourself back in there, what the kids are going through, they can't sleep. They're texting each other from the other teams. They're now they look at social media and stuff. We didn't have that back then, but now they're like, this guy's, talking about this, and you can read it online and you can read this. So it's starting to hype this rivalry up. The kids are biting their nails. They can't eat. They can't sleep. They come the next day.
This battle at the beach. Exciting. Could you imagine sleeping? I'd be so pumped up.
What I was going to ask is that most high schools, when they get on the bus and they go somewhere and play, they may have a 2-hour trip or whatever. I'm imagining when we talk to the St. Joe coach later on, this is like a business trip. You hear colleges go on a business trip and it's all business. Like they're driving today, getting in here. They're having lunch. They're down at the Tabernacle staying. There's no fooling around. They're not walking the beach. They're not walking the boardwalk. And the guys that come from Florida, imagine they're staying out by Philly. They don't want nothing to do with this. So they're all just blocked out. When you get to that level, is my point, is you can have high school football and then you can have high school elite football.
Yeah.
Like most of those guys, they're moving on to the next level.
Well, for the school like St. Joe's or IMG, which by the way stands for International Management Group.
Oh, is that right?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
So those guys are going. I mean, if you look at the list of alumni, they expect to go to college from there, and from college they expect to go to the NFL from there. So you're right. It's
that's a question that I'm going to ask Coach Roken. Like the expectations, the preparation. What's the mindset of a player who comes to IMG or St. Joe's Prep?
Here's something that I read that a lot of people, and I don't mean to cut you off, Billy. Do you know they have guys on the team that sometimes never step on the field and go Division I?
Is that right?
How about that?
Yeah, that's
how about your team
is up on that.
Your team is so good that colleges come in and say, "Hey, your backup center or whatever,
yeah, we'll take him.
We'll take him," because they know what it's like in practice.
The starting quarterback at Ohio State this year is going to be Kyle McCord. He's a St. Joe's kid. I coached him for a couple lessons, not a lot, but he's a St. Joe's kid. He was getting offers from Michigan when he was a freshman, and he was third string quarterback.
Right? Crazy.
He got an offer from Michigan. The starting quarterback got an offer from Villanova or something like that. He's on the bench, gets offered by Michigan.
Dave, so you go on to the NFL. What preparing for a game in the NFL? Do you still get I mean, I would imagine you still get butterflies, you still get pumped up.
Right.
But do you get used to sleeping at night like the night before?
I can't sleep. You have to take something to go to sleep. But I get to, but there's nothing like a high school rivalry game.
Yeah.
Nothing like it.
There's nothing.
I mean, the Raiders game for us, Chiefs Raiders, is a huge game. I would get a little bit of nerve, but it's not the kids from down the street that are telling you can't beat us.
It's not Ocean City, Mainland.
No, you're not protecting your hometown. You're not protecting your sisters.
Yeah.
You're not so it's kind of different, but it's the closest thing I had to a high school rivalry was the Raiders Chiefs game.
So it was funny yesterday. So Mainland plays here, and I don't know if they were the home team or not. Typically, the home team is sitting on Ocean City side, right? You know where Mainland was yesterday?
Where were they? They were in the visit. Yeah,
I don't.
It's the Hatfields and the McCoys.
Right. I didn't ask anybody, but I wouldn't be surprised if Mainland people are like, "We're not sitting on their side."
Let's give the scores from
the visitors.
By the way, just we didn't give out the scores, but yesterday Mainland beat Washington Township 26-7. Number 5 in the state, Hamilton, rolled over St. John's of Aney 35-0. Kenny Smith had 5 touchdowns.
Yeah,
that's a pretty big day for him. And then, of course, Tom's River, they're ranked number 2.
Big and fast.
They just got by Millville 14-7 yesterday.
And Millville went all the way down with a minute left. Yeah. And they got intercepted in the end zone.
And, of course, the game that I attended last night, Ocean City beat Pleasantville 14-6. My brother Bob and I, we were in the stands. I think, I thought that Pleasantville was a little bigger, a little more athletic.
Turnovers.
And bad penalties. Pleasantville took a lot of bad penalties.
Correct.
A lot of hits out of bounds, late hits to the quarterback. I think they did themselves in.
It's a good win for Ocean City.
Yep.
The first game, you're at home. The last thing you want to start off like that. But I thought they were 2 evenly matched teams, actually.
So today, right now, we're watching West Defford at Heightstown. And West Defford last year went 5-5. And also Heightstown, they were 5-4. Paul Sixth plays tonight against St. Thomas Aquinas. Now, Paul Sixth was 7-3 last year, and St. Thomas was 9. St. Thomas Aquinas was 9-2. By the way, St. Thomas Aquinas also has a school in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, we made that mistake last week.
I know.
They're top 10.
I coached there. I was the freshman quarterback coach in 1984, 85.
In Florida?
Yeah, in Florida.
A lot of Miami Hurricanes come out of that school.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard that name many times.
Michael Irvin was on that team, but since I was the freshman coach,
I didn't even
know he was on the team. That's something. But that just goes to show you the
how
talent,
good they are.
how good these teams are. Yeah. I mean, IMG and St. Joe's Prep, like you said, second and third string guys are going to Division 1A schools.
Can I pull up a couple of these names of the alumni from St. Joe's? So DeAndre Swift, Alameda Zacchaeus, John Runyon Jr., Marvin Harrison Jr., the head coach of the Cleveland Browns, Kevin Stefanowski,
right?
Stefanski, sorry. Rich Gannon. Come on, like this is a serious.
And by the way,
Rich
was in town the other a couple days ago.
Guy.
Yeah.
I used to work out with him on this field. 2003 when he won the MVP.
Is that right?
So are you taking responsibility for Gannon winning the MVP?
No. It was after that. It was after he won. Then I screwed him up. So John Stone from Mainland was playing for the Raiders.
Okay.
So he goes, yeah, let's go meet Rich down at the field, and he goes, and we're gonna work out with him. So it was me and John. I was playing for the Chiefs. He was playing for the Raiders, and we worked out with him that year, right on this field in Ocean City.
Wow,
when it was grass. Yeah. So
all right, that's a great story. When you, especially playing against a guy that you're going to be playing against in the pros, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, well, his first catch was against the Chiefs in 2003, and I jumped up and down the sideline, 12-yard hitch route over a 12-yard stop route, and I was hyped because I saw his first catch,
right.
you know, and everyone's like, "What the?" I was like, "I don't know, this is my best friend from high school. Don't worry, he's out there." Oh, okay.
And then later on this afternoon, you got Rancocas Valley. They were 6-4 last year against Union, 2-7. But I guess Luke Grasso's got these guys playing better this year.
Yeah, they don't have anybody coming from 2-7. They know that they were probably a young team last year,
right.
and they're ready to play this year.
And then, of course, the marquee matchup today, later on tonight at 7:00 under the lights on ESPN2 is IMG Academy. They're a Florida. They were 8-1 last year, and St. Joe's Prep from PA. They were 12-1. They've won like the last two
state champions.
Yeah, they were state champions. They were state champions last year, so we got some great football to watch.
Tonight football will be a lot different than watching what we're used to.
Right now, we're going to get the coach of Collingswood High School, Michael McEwen. Coach McEwen's going to stop in and say hello to us. And Coach, how you doing?
Good. How you guys doing? Good. Very good.
Have a seat, sit with us, and visit with us here for a second. Because, Coach, you're very instrumental in getting this whole thing organized.
Yeah, I would say so.
So
me and Coach Emil from Penns Grove, we had an idea about 3 years ago, and the idea is taking off, man. So
Look at, the matchups that you have here at the Battle of the Beach is just great football, great high school football, but you're drawing great crowds. We just had the mayor of Ocean City on, and what it does for the economy around here is unbelievable.
Yeah, IMG came in for a walkthrough on here Thursday and went to Manco's Pizza and spent $1,700. So
right?
Yeah. I mean, kids from Florida love the pizza. So it's really gave a little boost to like ourselves and our programs, our kids. Ocean City itself, but also the West Jersey Football Coach Association, where we give out almost, I think last year we gave out like $25,000 in scholarships to the kids. We donated to Children's Hospital last year, and we also donated to the NFL South Jersey chapter to keep those guys going. So it's been great. This year, I think we're going to set records here. I'm obviously
we got over 8,000 tickets sold.
We sold 7,100 already just for today alone. We're over 11,000 for the weekend.
That's unbelievable.
So we got 7,100 right now. There's Coach Emil. He's better talker than I am, but we expect the walk-up crowd to be pretty good tonight. So it's going to be pretty raucous coming a little later on.
Coach, what do you tell? We were just talking about how hyped your kids must be to come and play at this tournament. How do you keep your kids calm and not get too over excited, keep within themselves?
For me, my kids in my program, it's our second year to come in here. We came here the first year. So some of those kids already played in this game, so they understand it. But it's just an experience for my kids. So they're super excited. You get play in front of South Jersey Gridiron Scouts, Gridiron Access, you guys, like all the media people here. So a small school like Collingswood, you don't really get an opportunity to do something like that. So, we got to take full advantage of it. We practiced 6:00 in the morning yesterday and today. I'm not a real big fan in the morning time because my kids just don't really adapt to that well. But we missed nobody. So I think they're ready to go, and we'll see what happens tomorrow at 10:00.
Of course, Coach.
Special a grad, baby. That's right.
Connection between you and I.
Man.
We're alumni at Collingswood High School, and we come from a proud tradition as Skeets Irvine. My father played for Skeets Irvine.
Yeah. There's nothing. I say all the time, man. Collingswood, it's been over 100 years of football. So I tell my kids all the time, like they don't believe it. They always look at a small window. Like I always tell them they have a blinder, like horse blinders on. So Collingswood football has been around for 121 years. You know what I mean? Got almost 700 wins, and it's a tradition down there that most people, the old timers, don't know the Golden 11.
Yeah.
It's small town, small community gets behind their sports programs, and it's something special, man. It's walking the hallway, you see Skeets Irvine trophy case and stuff like that. So. Hopefully we can get back to here and add another trophy.
My trophy's in that case. I know that for sure. Coach McEwen, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Good luck. All right. Hey, the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988 8900. Give the Ocean City office a call at 609-399-1227. Hey, I want to tell you about Captain Chucky's is now in Sea Isle. Try their famous crab cakes, steamed shrimp, selection of soups and appetizers, Marciano's stuffed breads, pierogies from the pierogi kitchen, stocks, pound cake, and more. Just take, bake, and enjoy. Call 609-905-CRAB or visit CaptainChuckySeaIsle.com. Also, stop in and say hi to owners John and Katie McCann. They are at 4111 Lannis Avenue. See all they have to offer. Online ordering and local delivery is available. Captain Chucky's in Sea Isle City. It's crab with an attitude. Want to remind people that our live broadcast, the Locker Room's live broadcast, the Battle of the Beach, is brought to you by Shades of New Jersey. Shades has been offering the Jersey Shore's largest selection of name brand sunglasses with the most knowledgeable customer service since 2007. With over 1,000 unique pairs to choose from, Shades has all the best selections from brands like Ray-Ban, Oakley, Maui Jim, Costa, as well as designer brands like Gucci, Prada, Oliver Peoples. Visit any one of their locations along the Jersey Shore in Beach Haven, Ocean City, Avalon, Stone Harbor, Wildwood, or Cape May, and let the pros at Shades help find the perfect pair for you. Call 1-833-SHADES-USA or visit shadesofusa.com today. And by All Campus Sports Headgear, 1028 Boardwalk in Ocean City with over 500 college and professional sports teams hats in stock. Guaranteed to find your team's hat. Hey, you bring your ticket from the Battle at the Beach to the Football Classic, get 15% off any purchase in the store. Give them a call at 609-778-7266. All right, when we return, we'll have more here in the Locker Room as we broadcast live from the Carey Stadium in Ocean City, New Jersey. It's Billy Schweim, Mike Carlin, and Dave Klemic right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Tonight on Compass Media Network's coverage of the NFL. The regular season is in sight. The Dallas Cowboys host the Las Vegas Raiders in the preseason finale. Hi, this is Jerry Recco. Join Kevin Ray, Danny White, myself for all the action as Mike McCarthy and the Cowboys get one final tune-up against Josh McDaniels and the undefeated Raiders. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. If it's the NFL, it's right here.
The home for football is 97.3 ESPN FM. Coverage begins at 7:30.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free Train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine. And I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring
what's up, Billy?
sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first
minute
salary
40
for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
My little brother's friends have been camped out at our place for 2 days straight. 3. It's because of the Xfinity 10G network. Internet that can handle a house full of screens at once, with basically no interruptions. And it's only getting faster. When I was their age, internet like this was a pipe dream.
You sound like my grandpa.
Please go home.
The next generation 10G network only from Xfinity. The future starts now. Now through September 21st, new customers can get 200 megabit internet with unlimited data on the next generation Xfinity 10G network for just $25 a month for 12 months with no annual contract. Plus, upgrade to gig and save $20 a month over Verizon. Go to Xfinity.com/10G, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. After promo, regular apply to internet service. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed. Savings
30 seconds.
Gig to Verizon gig.
Gary Owens.
I always took a lot of personal pride in keeping all my personal business off the internet. And we all got those people, they want to put all their business out there every day on Facebook and Instagram. And they always start their posts out like this. Now, y'all know I don't like putting my personal business out there. Business out there. That's why I follow you.
Gary Owens.
I go to your page to feel better about my life.
Friday, November 17th, Harris Resort, Atlantic City. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Must be 21 or older to gamble. No one is stopped before you start. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're listening to The Locker Room. Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back here at the Ocean City football field, the high school football field, Cary Stadium for the Battle at the Beach. Our live broadcast is brought to you by Mark Grimes. Hey, you're looking to buy or sell your property? You need the GOAT in real estate. This is your chance to work with the quarterback, Mark Grimes, the agent to call for all your real estate needs. Recently ranked in the top 3 in the state of New Jersey, Mark is the agent that gets his buyers and sellers the winning touchdown every time. If you're looking to buy, sell, invest, or build at the Jersey Shore, look no further than Mark Grimes. Give him a call on his cell phone at 609-425-2042 or find him anytime at grimes.com. Mark would also like to wish all the teams competing the best of luck and may the best team win. And by Randazzo's Pizza. Randazzo's is a proud sponsor of the Locker Room's live broadcast at the Battle of the Beach Football Classic. Stop by Randazzo's today. Open 7 days a week, all year round. Check out their online menu at randazzos.com. Give them a call at 609-814-1600. Pasta, seafood, salads, hoagies, and more. Free delivery. They'll deliver anywhere on the island. Say hello to Joe and Marianne when you get there. Randazzo's. Tell them the Locker Room sent you. Now we're watching. We got West Deptford and Hightstown playing currently right now, and we've got a full slate of games today. Ball 6 versus St. Thomas Aquinas next, and Rancocas Valley against Union. And then the marquee matchup tonight is Biggie. IMG versus St. Joe's Prep. That's on ESPN2.
ESPN2 Live. I'm just waiting. Now, I've been here all day yesterday, seeing these teams today. I want to see the difference, really. It's not so much the quarterback and the wide receiver. I want to see the offensive line and defensive line between those two guys tonight and what we've been seeing.
Dave Klemic, I know you played for the Mustangs, Mainland Mustangs, and of course then you went on to the Kansas City Chiefs where you played wide receiver. You're also the fastest man and won the fastest man competition. We love that story. I can't get enough of that.
Yeah, it's funny like how many times people walk up to me with their phone and go, "Excuse me, is this you right here?" I'm like, yeah, and I was like, I also played football too. I actually played. Too.
I can't catch the ball.
I can't catch the ball.
And it was cool. But with this whole rivalry thing that we were talking about, the coach from Collingswood here, he was like saying how this is growing, and I could tell you when I posted that I was going to be doing this game with you. So Dexter McLeon, one of my old teammates, ex Pro Bowler, ex Super Bowl winner from the, he's a coach at Budford.
Oh, get out! Now, really?
Budford's number 5 in the country, and he said, "Put St. Joe's up and we'll play you."
They'll come up and play.
It's not my school,
but
he's
facilitate that. Call Coach McEwen.
It was funny you guys say that because when the guy was sitting here, the president of this whole thing, I was thinking to myself, after tonight's game, how many schools are going to be calling his number to say, "Hey,
we want to get involved in that.
Are you scheduling for next year? Because we want to be part of it."
It's going to be on ESPN, and I think that Ferris wheel is going to do it.
Oh.
I swear.
Hey, a great story last night with the Ocean City game. The starting quarterback, Walker Bailey, gets hurt. The second string quarterback comes in, Ryan Hendricks. Russ Hendricks' son. Throws a touchdown pass.
Bob's Grill in the boardwalk.
Yes.
A legend.
I mean, there's nothing better. I love the underdog story, but I was a second string quarterback my whole life in high school and college.
Didn't ask him to do too much.
No, I never.
But
I never got that opportunity. But Dave, people in the NFL, when one man goes down and the other guy behind him gets that opportunity to play to show him what you're worth.
I mean, it happens all the time, and that's how you get your roster spot. I don't want to say I hope somebody pulls a hamstring or gets hurt. I just hope they, get a cramp. And I can get
break your little finger so you're out for a week or two.
So you get your opportunity, but that's how you get your opportunities.
So when the game was over, I was interviewing Coach Smith, and then I went over. I saw the center, Luke Holmes.
Okay.
And he's a junior, and I said, "Luke," I said, "Can I interview you?" And he said, "Sure." And I said, "What were you thinking as the center three plays in that you just lost your starting quarterback. I said, what was it like going to the second string? The handoffs are different and all that.
Yeah,
And
the cadence difference.
He said, literally, we really didn't have too much of a
miss a beat.
Miss a beat. He goes, he was prepared. He goes, the team's prepared, and it is that next guy.
Speaking of prepared, Coach Paul Guenther, who's been an NFL assistant, defensive coordinator, he's volunteering his
He's
time
up in the box,
and he's coaching today, or he's coaching Ocean
and
City
how about
this
his
year.
kid?
Yeah,
I mean, imagine
he had a great
imagine
game
having him in your backfield when you do lose your quarterback. It was Guenther left, Guenther right, Guenther up the middle. I mean, he's a workhorse. I don't know how many carries he had.
Yeah, I don't know what his
he had to
stats
have
were.
at least 25, 30 carries last night.
And he got some really tough first downs.
Yes.
When they absolutely needed that first down, say like 3rd and 3,
He
and
got
he got
it.
that extra yard. He's got that in him. You know, there's
And
some running backs
how about
that
the
do.
swing pass touchdown?
Yeah,
To
yeah,
put him up
yeah.
14-6.
Speaking of roster spots, the Philadelphia Eagles have to get down to a 53-man roster. Now, Dave Klemic, you know what it's like this time of year.
Oh, man.
You're what's it? Tell us what it feels like when you think you're going to get cut.
So I used to bite my nails throughout training camp and just go I promise you I wouldn't look at the media. I wouldn't call my mom. I wouldn't call. I would just till the roster comes out, just pretend like it's not even there, because you'll just kill yourself with reading your status and this and that. Well, you know what's going on in the locker room, but you know what's going on the field, but the media makes a big deal out of everything.
Yeah.
They kind of light it all up. So you kind of
That's
got
that's our
you can't
job,
look.
Dave.
Yeah. So you want to take the biggest dramatic story and focus on that, But really, what a player's thinking right now is this is my career. It's either over, or I'm going on and be famous. It's like such polar opposites.
Are you doing a lot of talking strictly with the team, or are you talking with your agent? Does the agent hear something before you hear something?
Yeah, well, I said anything that you're hearing from your team, right? Anything you're hearing on the field is going to be amplified gigantically throughout the media. So if it's a smaller story or whatever, you're going to hear it from somebody else. So I had to block that out, because people are what happened with this? What happened with that play? The guy said, you punched somebody or something. No, that. That never happened, but that's what's going to, sounded more
But
sensational.
Dave, how is it with teammates? I can't remember being really friendly with the competition that I had, because I was, I wanted that spot. I wasn't the best friends of that person. But is the pros different because it's a business? You don't my feelings would get hurt. I would take it out on that player. You know what I mean? If you didn't get that spot, well, is it
no?
That doesn't happen in the pros.
I have a great story to answer that question exactly. I was
there's no animosity.
Yeah, I'm there to take a position. I'm backing up Eddie Kennison.
Okay.
I'm his backup.
Right.
Johnny Morton's playing opposite of him. I'm there to take their positions,
Sure.
or at least try. And throughout the entire training camp, both Eddie and Johnny did nothing but help me learn how to read defenses and stay with me late to help me go over the playbook. And I'm like, guys, I'm here to take your position,
job, right?
And you're helping me through this. And they're like, yeah, but I played for 10 years already, and I want this team to win.
But Carly, you're technically not take his position, take his money
Take
out,
his money.
bread food off his table.
Absolutely. Because at that stage, he may not get picked up by another team.
That's right.
But I was going to ask you, is it strictly coaches are making the position changes, or would a veteran, let's say a veteran took a liking to you and saw you in this kid's going to get better. Would that veteran ever go to the coaching staff and say, hey, you may think twice about getting rid of him?
100%. I actually we'd have a Coach Vermeil used to have postseason meetings about, or even pull you up in the office and go, hey, what do you think about this guy? An older guy, and I'm a younger guy.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
How is he treating you? How's he treating you in the locker room? I'm like, great. He's like, and Coach Vermeil used to use that information, and I don't know what he did with it, but I know he did ask my information. He asked, he goes,
good.
Yeah, because is he a helper in the locker room? Is he not? Is this a cancer for our team that needs to win or not? So I know they took it from us, and I'm sure it comes from a vet about a rookie. You know what I mean? I'm sure he would use that information in the opposite.
Well, I'm looking at the roster spots for the Philadelphia Eagles, and of course they're going to keep 3 quarterbacks because of the new rule this year in the collective bargaining, where you're going to have dress 3 quarterbacks because of what happened last year. The Eagles
dress 3, and guess what? When someone drops somebody, I'd pick someone up and put them on the practice field.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you have 4 just to have a backup?
Jalen Hurts, Marcus Mariota, Tanner McKee. Mariota really hasn't been playing well in the preseason. Dave, do you think that's something? Is he have to get used to the offense? Is it the different surroundings? What could possibly be? Because he's capable. I think his overall starting record as a quarterback is like 48-40. So I mean, he can win in the NFL as a starter. But why is he not playing up to his capability right now?
You said it last week. It's a hard learning curve, especially for the quarterback. Nobody else is going to have a learning curve like a quarterback.
Right.
They got to learn everybody's position, and they got to do it under a ton of pressure. So
I still go back to the fact that he spent half of the month getting the ball hiked over his head. So it was like he spent so much time not being able to set his feet and throw that when they finally got a real center in there, it's almost like he had to relearn how to play the quarterback position.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm noticing that too. I mean, I like Tanner McKee, don't get me wrong. It's just that you're not going to put him.
He doesn't have the experience, and I don't care what anyone says. He struggled in that game Thursday night. There were moments where he did not look comfortable in that pocket. And I don't want my immobile quarterback scrambling out of the pocket and throwing on the run.
Of course, speaking of quarterbacks, how about the big trade yesterday? Trey Lance goes to the Dallas Cowboys.
That's an interesting one.
So here's the story behind that. I was reading this story this morning. They were reporting about this. So Trey Lance went to the 49ers on Wednesday and said, I want out of here.
I want out.
So the 49ers are taking calls. The only team that offered them anything higher than a 5th-round pick was Dallas. And we all know why Dallas got it, because Jerry Jones sees a shiny car and says, I want it. And the 49ers says, you want him? Fine. He's your problem.
You dangle a toy in front of Jones, he's going to take it.
Remember, Jerry Jones, really quick, was going to draft Johnny Manziel. And his son had to talk him out of doing it. And they drafted Zach Martin instead. And Jerry Jones threatened his son, said, you're wrong about this. It's on you.
All right, and the running back situation is kind of crowded. But now Jonathan Taylor's being talked about. I wouldn't give up a number 1 draft pick for him. No, there's no way.
But if he was coming out of college, would you take him?
Yeah,
no, it's not. You don't think about it. It's yes, you would take him.
Yeah, I would take him.
Okay, so what's the difference right now? If you want to win
Because
right
I don't
now
want
and
to-
next year, I don't care.
Because the
3-4
running
years
back
down the road.
position, doesn't have the value it once did.
You don't have to with him. It's $4 million this year. You don't think they can move around $4 million?
And I'm sure Harry Rose.
Do you imagine him on this team? Come on.
Would only make them better. That's for
The
sure.
problem with Taylor is that he's been injured in the past. And you're worried that are the injuries starting to pile up for him?
Running backs do take a lot of shots, Dave. I mean,
I like how they've done this thing with the committee, although you can't, I feel like the running back was the marquee position.
Right.
Remember, it was
Well, that was
cool,
back in the day. Those days have gone.
now
Man.
you have 4 or 5 quarterbacks. You don't even
You're talking 3-4 years and they're done.
But if you actually watch, so this is what I do: sports science type of stuff.
Right.
And if you look at even how a running back reaches the line of scrimmage at what miles per hour throughout the season, the more hits you take, the slower you hit the miles per hour, the shorter your average yards per carry. So if you spread that out, they hit the line with a higher miles per hour, better yards per carry. It's actually, by sports science, the committee's working.
All right, the committee's working. Dave Klemic from Klemic Performance Method.
Yes.
Did I say that right?
Yeah,
Klemic
Performance Method.
Performance Method. All right, we're broadcasting live here at the Battle of the Beach at Cary Stadium in Ocean City. The Locker Room's live broadcast at the Battle of the Beach is brought to you by Shades of New Jersey, and they've been offering the Jersey Shore's largest selection of name brand sunglasses with the most knowledgeable customer service since 2007. With over 1,000 unique pairs to choose from, Shades has all the best selections from brands like Ray-Ban, Oakley, Maui Jim, and Costa, as well as designer brands like Gucci, Prada, Oliver Peoples. Visit any one of their locations along the Jersey Shore in Beach Haven, Ocean City, Avalon, Stone Harbor, Wildwood, and Cape May, and let the pros at Shades help make you pick the perfect pair for you. Call them at 1-833-SHADES-USA. That's 1-833-SHADES-USA, or visit shadesofusa.com. Want to remind people the first hour of the Locker Room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give the Ocean City office a call at 609-399-1227. Hey, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunick. But where you wear their private business network they call the Legacy Club. Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey to attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007. Of course, Carlin, another Eagle was in the stands last night.
Our boy Ron.
Ron Jaworski was here last night. He's going to be here.
You can't wait for tonight.
He'll be here for the IMG St. Joe's prep game. All right, you're listening to the Locker Room's live broadcast at the Battle at the Beach at Ocean City High School football field. Billy Schweim, Mike Carlin, Dave Klemic right here on 97.3 ESPN.
The hunt for October continues on ESPN Radio.
Ronald Acuna Jr. with a bomb.
The Atlanta Braves are storming toward the postseason with baseball's best record. This weekend, they head to San Francisco to face the Giants, who are in the thick of the National League wildcard race. And every game is critical.
Towards the plate, the throw, and they get him. Wow.
The Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. Coverage begins tomorrow at 6 Eastern.
This is the play-by-play home of Sunday Night Baseball, exclusively on 97.3 ESPN FM.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And
What's up?
talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn
All right,
how to
sounds
stop
good.
gun accidents and deaths together.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at
Great
908
minds piss alike, I
Asbury
guess.
Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment.
Yeah, you sounded like the voice of God. You were so loud. I was like, all right, we need to get him
Gym has
down.
the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit
With Billy and Mike,
platforms,
you are.
Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable, so be a local at Local
got
Gym
it.
and Fitness. Call them today at 609
No problem. Thank you.
8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there.
With GMF financing to qualified buyers excludes Corvette, excludes prior sales.
Labor Day deals are here. Yes. Right now at Bennett Chevrolet, we've got all our red hot Labor Day deals going on now. These are special holiday sale offers you won't find anywhere else. No way, no how. While other dealers are still selling at or above MSRP, Bennett's selling new Chevys at GM supplier employee prices. Forget about MSRP prices, because at Bennett, you'll get the same deal employees get. You'll save even more with available 1.9% financing. 1.9%. And right now, Bennett will pay you a minimum $10,000 for any trade towards any pre-owned in stock. Yep, you heard right. Bennett's giving a minimum $10,000 for any rusted out old rattle trap you can drive or even tow to Bennett Chevy. Imagine how much more you'll get for a good trade. And Bennett's famous non-commissioned sales team is paid on your satisfaction, not how much you spend, so there's never any pressure. Find new roads at Bennett Chevy, Egg Harbor Township, and BennettChevy.com.
We're rolling out store-wide savings this Labor Day at the
Josh, you there?
Like up to $15 off Scott's Winter Guard Turf Builder. Because long weekends are all about getting outside, putting down roots for the fall, and feeding a lawn you can enjoy all year round. Shop Labor Day savings at the Home Depot and get up to $15 off Scott's Winter Guard Turf Builder. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
Ocean Casino Resort is the ultimate fantasy draft party spot. Go for the bragging rights this fantasy football season and plan your draft party at Top Golf. Each party receives a dedicated VIP draft space or private bay at Top Golf for up to 4 hours, an ocean draft board, swag bag, championship trophy, and more. Your fantasy football season starts here at Ocean Casino Resort. For more details, visit theoceanac.com. Go to Ocean. Go for the win. Let's go! Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Now, more of the Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live here at Cary Stadium at Ocean City High School football field for the Battle at the Beach. All campus sports headgear, 1028 Boardwalk in Ocean City with over 500 college and professional sports teams' hats in stock, guaranteed to find your team's hat. Bring your ticket from the Battle at the Beach Football Classic, and to get 15% off any purchase in the store. All right, when we return, we'll talk with the Sportsbook Consigliere, Dave Sharapan. Coming up next, right here on 97.3 ESPN, Mike Carlin, Billy Schweim, and Dave Klemic at the Battle at the Beach, Ocean City, New Jersey. Right now we're watching West Deptford and Hightstown.
I believe it's 13-0.
13-0. Stick around because we got a whole day of football right here. Battle at the Beach, Ocean City High School football field. Billy Schweim, Mike Carlin, Dave Klemic, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's Notre Dame football on 97.3 ESPN.
Hi, Notre Dame fans. Football season is back. This is Tony Simeone. Join me, Paul Burmeister, and Super Bowl champion Ryan Harris this Saturday as the Notre Dame Fighting Irish open their season against the Navy Midshipmen, and you can tune in right here on your home for Notre Dame football.
It's Notre Dame football on 97.3 ESPN. South Jersey's football station. Coverage begins at 2 p.m.
Every business deserves a great deal. That's why, for a limited time, we're launching the Mobile Made Free event. With Comcast Business Internet, new and existing customers can get 1 year of unlimited mobile for free. Yep, you heard that right. An entire year, free. It's our best internet, powered by the next generation 10G network and with 99.9% reliability, plus 1 line of free mobile for a year. The Mobile Made Free event is happening now.
Get started with fast speeds and advanced security for $49 a month for 12 months with no annual contract. Plus, ask how to get up to a $600 prepaid card with a qualifying bundle. Call or go online to learn more. Offer ends 9/21/2023. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and automatic payments. New 50 megabits per second internet and Security Edge customers only. Equipment, taxes, and other fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Mobile offer requires 100 megabits per second internet and new unlimited intro mobile service.
This Labor Day at the Home Depot, we're rolling out store-wide savings, like a new lower price of $99 on the Ryobi One Plus 18-volt 2-tool kit, because we see long weekends as an opportunity to power up your projects. With the One Plus battery system that works on over 280 products and counting. All driving you to do more this Labor Day at the Home Depot. Get the Ryobi One Plus 18-volt 2-tool kit for a new low price of $99. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Summertime. Baseball and golf season are in full swing, plus so much more. BetParx is an official betting operator of the PGA Tour. It's a great time of year. Plus, the BetParx Casino and Sportsbook app follows you to the shore and the mountains. Get in on the action all summer long, whether you're on the beach, the boat, or the boardwalk. Bet while you're on the lake and the Poconos. BetParx has you covered. It's all right in the palm of your hand. Odds, bets, slots, and games. Download the BetParx Casino and Sportsbook app right now. Check out live in-game betting, same-game parlays, teasers, and more. Bet more than the score. Bet player performances. Bet hits, home runs, and strikeouts in baseball. All new users bet $10 and get $125 in Sportsbook bonus if your first bet wins. Get in on the action all summer long. BetParx has you covered.
Can you guys hear me? Headsets on.
New users and winning.
Billy.
Sports bonus bet must be wagered once. See website for details. Must be 21 in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, or Ohio. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
With all the sports we have, every time of the year is the best time of the year.
And the crowd just buzzing with excitement.
On 97.3 ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City, a Town Square media station.
What kind of question is that? I got you.
Welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Bon Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schweim.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Get me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schweim.
All right, we're back here, the locker room with Billy Schweim, broadcasting live from the Cary Stadium in Ocean City, New Jersey, for the Battle at the Beach Football Classic. Mike Carlin and former Kansas City Chief wide receiver Dave Klemic with me. Guys, what a beautiful day for football.
You can smell the.
Wake up there, Mike
No,
Carlin.
I thought you were going to keep talking there. I'm glad I looked at you.
The one time Billy stops talking, everybody's like, what happened?
Yeah, we're not used to it.
It's the locker room with Billy Schweim. Then Billy stopped talking.
Well, no, I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, we got high
The
clouds
breeze,
with a nice
this is a
breeze.
beautiful breeze. We're in the shade. I mean, this is.
We
We
got,
can do this every week.
We've got
Billy's having the time of his life because
this
he woke up with his orange juice today from Blitz's Market.
That's right. Got
You know,
my
he's having a good day over
12
here.
ounces of liquid sunshine. Of course, you get down to Blitz's, and you get $1 discount if you mention the locker room. You get $1 off. It's $4.99, $3.99.
It's good to know Billy Schweim in Ocean
We
City.
got to make sure. We got to go to our next guest. We got to make sure he's okay. Remember,
we gotta check on him.
He was worried about last weekend. They got a lot of rain in one day.
All right, right now we're watching West Deptford at Hightstown, the first game today. The next game is Paul Sixth versus St. Thomas Aquinas. Then Rancocas Valley against Union, and then the marquee matchup tonight, IMG Academy at St. Joe's Prep here at the Battle at the Beach, which is going to be broadcast live on ESPN2. But now, our favorite segment every Saturday, let's go to the Toms River Auto Group Sports Hotline and welcome in from Las Vegas, the sportsbook consigliere, Dave Sharapan. Good morning, Dave.
Am I supposed to talk now?
You are.
You're allowed, Dave.
Good to hear you guys. Yeah, we're doing a phoner today, but things are good. Sun's shining here too. I'm not as tan as Billy, but the sun and nobody can get as tan as Billy. Not even.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're in the sun right now, Dave.
Well, Billy, you're the only one of the crew that doesn't need any sunscreen. I can tell you that.
That's right.
You better make sure that Carlin and Josh are wearing the SPF 50, please.
Well, sportsbook. If Carlin gets in the sun, he's going to turn into a rock lobster.
Yes,
true.
That's you can't have that, Mike.
And also in the booth with us here today is former Kansas City Chief wide receiver Dave Klemic. You know, I don't know if you knew this, but he won the fast man competition. Again, who'd you run against?
It was
Dave?
Dante Hall.
He beat Dante Hall in a sprint.
Wow, that's a fast guy right there.
He's really fast, and that's why we have him here. All right, sportsbook.
I also played football.
All right, sportsbook. Today we got some college football to talk about.
I thought we were going to talk about the Phillies, Billy. You sent me the
Well,
wrong
I was going to
rundown.
say, I was going to save that for last, but let's talk Phillies baseball. The Phillies are now 70 and 58, I believe it is. 12 games over 500 in the first spot for the wild card, and they got the Cardinals today. Wheeler on the hill, and I'll tell you what, the Philadelphia Phillies are at crunch time starting to play good baseball.
Billy, they've been playing good baseball for about a month and a half now. And the 70 wins is nothing to sneeze at. They're going to make the playoffs. I missed out on the Red October thing last year, but I had those tickets on the Win World Series, and we got so close. I think we're going to have another run again. I'm telling you now, yesterday was a gift. Was minus 140 against the Cardinals, one of the worst teams in baseball. And big favorite today. So
well, you got
Dawson,
Zach Wheeler against
they're gonna
Hudson.
win. Yeah, they're gonna win.
But Hudson's 5-0 with a 3.95 ERA. Book. He's pitched pretty well for the Cardinals.
Sounds like the under, Billy. That's that sounds. It's a low-scoring game. Phillies win. Don't lay the run line, Bill. I know you like to do that. Don't do it, though. Just don't do it.
Sportsbook, there's nothing like playing in Philadelphia during the playoffs. I mean, our fan base,
Goes crazy.
It's just the team. It's because of the team, Mike Carlin. I mean, the team, the players,
the
character of the team, the manager, but the atmosphere when when the Philadelphia fans are giving Trey Turner a standing ovation when he's not playing well, can you imagine what it sounds like when he hits a home run in the playoffs?
Well, things have changed a little bit because they used to boo them there.
Dave there?
Your generation was a lot different, Billy. They threw batteries. We've heard all the stories, the snowballs at Santa Claus and all that stuff. Philly is the city of brotherly love, despite the fact that everyone outside of Philadelphia doesn't know that. I'm on board. You've got me on board.
All right.
Save me a spot in October when I come back and see you.
Dave, let me ask this question. The perception of Philadelphia, like you're in Vegas, and I know you're from Pittsburgh and you went to Penn State, but what's the perception around in Vegas? Do we have a good reputation, or is that negative reputation of their tough fans?
Billy, Vegas is a tough place because you get no passion, you get no grace period, and I love to wear the Philly stuff when I go out to the books and see people and stuff. It's a family show here in the locker room, so I can't tell you what people say, but it's not good, Billy. It's not good at all. Josh knows what I'm talking about. Carlin knows what I'm talking about. I don't know if Dave does, but it's not good, Billy. You got to have a thick skin to wear the Philly stuff, especially the Eagles stuff. They come after the Eagles fans bad.
And talking to the Eagles, we're talking with the sportsbook consigliere Dave Sharapan from Las Vegas, as we do every Saturday. You can follow him on Twitter at SportsBKConsig. Book, what are the odds of the Eagles winning the Super Bowl?
Oh, Billy, they're one of the top choices. And between doing shows all week on Bostonia versus the Book, and we were live at Circa. There were stations from Philly there. Everybody's waiting for them to fall on their face. The term is regression. They're going to go backwards. They can't be as good as last year. There hasn't been a repeat winner in the division in 20 years. We've heard all the numbers, all the stories. I think the Eagles are going to be fun. I think.
Yeah, you look. We're looking. Hey, Book, we're looking at the roster. I mean, you look. I think the Eagles have improved themselves on the roster, and if people think they're going to regress and take a step backwards, I just don't see it. Do you see it, Carlin?
Well, we lost some key defensive guys.
Yeah, but we also got Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter. I mean, they filled.
We got to hope they step forward.
Right.
We lost guys that were proven.
Right.
These guys aren't proven yet.
That's
we
true.
think they're going to do good. They should be good.
Yeah.
There's
the consensus.
Yeah. Look at the schedule that they're playing this year. It's different.
The Eagles are 8-1 to win the Super Bowl.
The Eagles are 8-1 to win the Super Bowl
in all of football. Kansas City's 1. Then it's the Eagles. Then it goes Bills, Bengals. The next NFC teams are the Niners and the Cowboys.
Yeah.
So they are the top choice to win the NFC and to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl.
Hey, Dave, it's Mike. Quick question for you. So tonight, and I don't even know if would Vegas ever have a line on a high school game when you have a number 5 team in the country playing a number 10, or they stay away from high school?
This is one of your all-time best, Carlin, asking me about a high school football game. Off-the-wall basketball game. I fully expected you today to hit me with some, FCS game that was playing that I didn't know
Ocean
about.
City Middle School plays tomorrow.
Well, listen, I got to talk to you off the air. Maybe we can come up with a number. But no, Mike, the regulated books do not partake in high school sports as much as you want to do it. I figured I had you pegged today to ask me about UMass and North. And
give him till next week on that, book. We will ask you about the Notre Dame Navy game today. Who do you like in that game?
Line's 20.5. It went up to 21, and for the buy signal came in from all the Bombuses and parallel agreement guys with the bag of money. They took 21. The total went down from an initial number of 51 because of the spread of rain. I don't know if it's going to rain during the game. Apparently it's been raining and the field's not in great condition, at least at the beginning. Who knows,
All
Billy?
right.
This is one of those spreads. I think you lay it, but what do I know?
All right, because I'm gonna take some of that action from you there, Book. And Book, as always, you got to come when you come to Ocean City. This Battle at the Beach is a wonderful football classic event here, and we got great teams. The marquee matchup tonight, of course, is IMG versus St. Joe's Prep. That'll be on ESPN2. Check it out. You'll see the ESPN locker room tent in the end zone. Check us out. Wave to us. We'll wave to you.
I will wave to you, Billy. Stay up late tonight and lay the points with USC. I know you wanted to mention that one. You'll be long asleep, Billy.
All right, Book. As always, we appreciate it, and we'll talk to you next Saturday.
See you guys.
All right, there he is, Dave Sharapan, a sportsbook consigliere. Follow him on Twitter at SportsBKConsig. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. Circle Liquor is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out their website at circleliquors.com. or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's Circle Liquor Store in Summers Point, New Jersey. Now, of course, we're broadcasting live right here at the Carey Stadium in Ocean City, New Jersey, at the high school football field for the Battle of the Beach, brought to you by Mark Grimes. You're looking to buy, sell your property? You need the GOAT in real estate. This is your chance to work with the quarterback, Mark Grimes, the agent to call for all your real estate needs. Recently ranked in the top 3 in the state of New Jersey, Mark is the agent that gets his buyers and sellers the winning touchdown every time. If you are looking to buy, sell, invest, build at the Jersey Shore, look no further. Call Mark Grimes on his cell phone at 609-425-2042 or find him anytime online at grimes.com. Mark Grimes would also like to wish all the teams competing best of luck and may the best team win. And by Randazzo's Pizza. Randazzo's is a proud sponsor of the Locker Room's live broadcast of the Battle of the Beach Football Classic. Stop by Randazzo's today. Open 7 days a week, all year round. Check out their menu online at randazzospizza.com or give them a call at 609-814-1600. Pasta, seafood, salads, hoagies, wraps, and more. Free delivery. Go in and say hello to Joe and Marianne Randazzo and tell them the Locker Room sent you. On the other side, we're going to talk with the head coach of the St. Joe's football high school team, Tim Forken, will be with us. Coming up next, you're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Mike Carlin, and Dave Klemic right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Tonight on Compass Media Network's coverage of the NFL. The regular season is in sight. The Dallas Cowboys host the Las Vegas Raiders in the preseason finale. Hi, this is Jerry Recco. Join Kevin Ray, Danny White, myself for all the action as Mike McCarthy and the Cowboys get one final tune-up against Josh McDaniels and the undefeated Raiders. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. If it's the NFL, it's right here.
The home for football is 97.3 ESPN FM. Coverage begins at 7:30.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com. Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical. They're number one. Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
With GMF financing to qualified buyers excludes Corvette, excludes prior sales.
Labor Day deals are here. Yes. Right now at Bennett Chevrolet, we've got all our red hot Labor Day deals going on now. These are special holiday sale offers you won't find anywhere else. No way, no how. While other dealers are still selling at or above MSRP, Bennett's selling new Chevys at GM supplier employee prices. Forget about MSRP prices, because at Bennett, you'll get the same deal employees get. You'll save even more with available 1.9% financing. 1.9%. And right now, Bennett will pay you a minimum $10,000 for any trade towards any pre-owned in stock. Yep, you heard right. Bennett's giving a minimum $10,000 for any rusted out old rattle trap you can drive or even tow to Bennett Chevy. Imagine how much more you'll get for a good trade. And Bennett's famous non-commissioned sales team is paid on your satisfaction, not how much you spend, so there's never any pressure. Find new roads at Bennett Chevy, Egg Harbor Township, and BennettChevy.com.
Your palace awaits. Caesars Palace Online Casino is now live. Download today and register using code RADIOLAUNCH. New users get a $10 sign-up bonus, a 100% deposit match up to $1,000, and 2,500 reward credits after wagering $25. Must be 21 and physically present in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, or West Virginia. Minimum wagering within 7 days required to unlock bonuses. Full terms and wagering requirements at CaesarsPalaceOnline.com/promos. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. In West Virginia, all games regulated by the West Virginia Lottery. Please play responsibly.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Ocean City High School football field, the Cary Stadium, for the Battle of the Beach Football Classic. And it's sponsored by All Campus Headgear, 1028 Boardwalk in Ocean City, with over 500 college and professional sports teams' hats in stock. Guaranteed to find your team's hat. Bring your ticket from the Battle at the Beach Football Classic and get 15% off any purchase in the store. Give John Coyle a call down there at 609-778-7266, and they'll take care of you as one of our great sponsors. And now, right now, sitting with us here under our tent in the end zone is the head coach of the St. Joe's Prep football team, Tim Forken. Good morning, Tim.
Morning, guys, and thank you guys for having us. This is awesome right now.
So, Coach, I see that you graduated from Archbishop Ryan.
Yes,
He's a Philly boy.
Northeast guy, absolutely. Yes,
did you guys play St. Joe's Prep?
I did. I was very familiar with St. Joe's. I was very familiar with St. Joe's Prep when I was playing against them, and knew of the success and the tradition that they had. And then to have an opportunity to coach for them and be a part of this program over the last now 13 years has been pretty special.
And then you played quarterback at East Stroudsburg, and I played quarterback in high school and college. So I like quarterbacks.
That's it. Hey, we can sit here and talk QB ball all day. Absolutely.
Right. Did you ever thought you were going to be one day end up as the head coach at St. Joe's Prep?
No, I never did. I tell you, it's funny. I have a lot of teachers in my family, my sister, aunts, uncles, cousins, and I always told myself I want to be something other than a teacher, right? And, I got into the sport marketing world for a year, and then, as much as I tried to derive myself from being in that path, God brought me right back to being a coach in a different way. And, I've been blessed to be able to be at a place like St. Joe's Prep over the last 13 years, and excited, to be down here and have this opportunity tonight.
And that's a perfect segue to my next question. What's it like coaching at such a big program like St. Joe's Prep? What are some of the challenges being the head coach of one of the best programs in the country?
Hey, you're always going to be put on, a pedestal, and people are going to have high expectations for you, right? But listen, we have high expectations, since the day I walked in the door under Coach Infante, and was to be the best program in the country. And that's not necessarily being the number one ranked team in the country, but just about how we go about our business is everything that we do, right? How we watch film, how we travel, right? How we practice, how we nutrition, how we are in the weight room, how we are watching film. So all those different variety of things, right? We want to make sure that we're doing as much to the college level as we can to prepare our guys right for the next level if that's what they're going to do. And if that's not their passion at the next level, then they're getting great life lessons through this great game and learning structure and discipline within this program and this school. And they're excelling at the next level in all different variety of areas.
We're talking with the head coach of St. Joe's Prep. Of course, you guys are going to be playing IMG tonight, the marquee matchup, which is going to be on ESPN2. What are some of the challenges you have, like getting your team to stay calm, not be too excited? I mean, obviously you guys have played in some big games before, but being on ESPN2, what's that like?
It's a great experience. It's great. It's great for our school. It's great for our program. And it's great for these kids to have an opportunity. And, there's not many high school programs that have that opportunity to play on ESPN every year. And gratefully, we've had that opportunity over the last few years. So some of our older guys obviously are familiar with that. But hey, listen, when this thing gets kicked off, it's a football game, right? And we got a job to get done. And it's about trying to block out the noise and focus on their job every play. And make sure we give the best version of ourselves and show everybody around the country what brand of football we are at St. Joe's Prep.
So, Coach, I just heard you about how you're molding young men. Not everybody goes on to the next level to play football, but you're molding for the world, real world. But getting back to when you get to the level that you are, you're one of the top 10 teams in the country. After tonight, the other teams that are out there that are in the top, say, 20 in the country, when they see the background and where this is, and we're right next to the beach, there's going to be a lot of phones ringing tomorrow saying, I want to be part of this Battle of the Beach. How do you pick and choose where you go? Like is that with you and the AD, or because I'm sure your phone rings off the hook that we want you here. We want to play it. You have a regular schedule. You probably only have 1 or 2 games that you can do something like this. How does that work?
Yeah, so we have about 4 non-league games that we have in the month of September that we have to fill every year. And for us, since I've been here, since 2012 was the first year that we went and traveled outside the state. And there was a lot of people, right, that were like, why don't you beat some of the teams in the area? Because we struggled our first 2 years in 2010, 2011. We were 11-11 over those 2 years. And 7-4, 4-7, and 7-4. And then we started to make a run. 2012, right, we lost in the Catholic League final. And then since 2013, we played in 9 of 10 and won 7. But to have these opportunities to play against top competition around the country is only going to teach us who we are as a program and what needs to get fixed to come back and play a tough Catholic League schedule. And then we come back and we play with a ton of confidence. And then if we have that opportunity to make a playoff run, these guys have played in the bright lights before, right? So they shouldn't flinch at that time. And at that point, hopefully we're playing our best football. But in terms of being able to go and play in these great places, like down here in Ocean City and have this opportunity, it's great for our families. It's great for our alumni. We have a ton of families and alumni that vacation down here anyway. So this place is going to be prep heavy tonight, I'm sure.
You know that.
So you have a couple Eagles that were DeAndre Swift, and the name that I can never say right. Josh always gets mad at me.
Olamide Zacchaeus.
Now, they were both St. Joe's Prep guys, and they're both playing for the Eagles right now. Do they get to communicate with the team a lot since you're in the same area, and how exciting is that?
Obviously, they have a very structured schedule as well, and they've not been around yet, but I know they plan to get back around. They're fired up. I was actually able to get back to see them at practice last week when the Browns were in town with Kevin Stefanski, who's a prep grad as well. So being able to kind of link up with those guys for the first time in a while. But I tell you, their smiles and their personality, it was like I was talking to them when they were seniors in high school all over again. And they haven't changed much in that way, and but just become more great young men in that sense. And obviously they've taken what they learned from the prep and both academically, right, and from a football standpoint and in life, and applied that in what they went and to do that in college. And then obviously gratefully have the opportunity to be back home playing in a hometown city. So now hopefully we get a couple more guys back here in Philly in the near future. It'd be great.
And one more alumni, Rob McElhaney, who from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He's like, this is my favorite show ever, and a lot of people's favorite show. Does he ever have any contact with you guys at the football team?
He's been back around. He'll come to a couple alumni events when he's back in the area. He's best friends with our former athletic director and Dennis Hart. They were classmates together. And I know whenever he's back in town, they're always trying to either stop by, get some prep gear, right, or be able to show up to an event that's going on. So
Rich Gannon and I used to work out on this field together when I was playing for the Chiefs, and he was with the Raiders. My best friend was playing for the Raiders too, and we practiced right on this field. He's another St. Joe's.
Yeah, he lives
grad.
in Ocean City.
He lives up 34th Street.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're talking with the head coach of the St. Joe's Prep football team, Tim Forken. Tim, take us through. I know high school football doesn't get the notoriety like college and pros, obviously, but it's no joke. You guys are up at practicing at 6 a.m. Take us through what's an average day, or say like a Monday or Tuesday at St. Joe's Prep.
Yeah, during the season, obviously it's a rigorous academic schedule that they're going to face every single day. All right, and depending on where you're traveling from, right, and how that transportation happens, some guys are up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., right, to get in there, for an 8:30 start. They go to school all day, and then they got to flip the switch, right, and turn the classroom off and turn the football on for about 2.5 hours every afternoon. And then it's going home and how much, homework do I got to get done for the next day? And it's definitely a rigorous schedule throughout the school year. During our off season, we shut down. We fortunately obviously finished on a high note this year and win the state championship in the middle of December. We take about 8 weeks off to give the guys kind of a break. We start right after the Super Bowl ends. And then we go from in the weight room and one day a week in February to 2 days a week in March for workouts. And then we build that up throughout the spring. And then once we get to June, it's kind of full go for us. So 4 nights a week, lifting during the day, meetings during the day. We flip over to July and August. We're a 6 a.m. practice, and then we're going back. We're having meetings. We're feeding the guys, right? We're just trying to, keep them around us and give them as much opportunity to put themselves in the best position possible as we move forward here from a weight room standpoint, physically, and then mentally, with watching film as well.
Hey, Coach. Oh, I'm sorry, Dave. You just spoke.
All right, so I'll
Go
do
ahead.
my. So David Washington, I mentioned last week, is a special player. I watched a lot of film on him. I helped him in the offseason. I think it helped him a lot, his 40-yard dash. But I was just saying this one particular player, he's so special in a lot of ways. Maybe you could talk a little about David Washington and what you think of him.
Such a humble young man. He's battled some injuries earlier in his time here with us. So, he's a guy that we expected to help us at some point, right, when he first came in. And didn't get to do that, unfortunately, right? But has since then, right, just exploded, has just become such a leader within the wide receiver core, how he goes about his business every single day in terms of preparation and practice. And he's got a great smile, great personality about him. He wants to be great, and we try, and thankfully, right, and gratefully, we've coached some phenomenal young men that are obviously in the NFL and some guys that are doing some big things in college. And for these guys to see those guys at that level, and for us to be able to deliver the message and let them understand the things that they did differently, right, to separate themselves, right, like, to get to that level. And a guy like Marvin Harrison, and who's obviously got some great genes and talent in that sense, right, but the work that he does behind the scenes, I've never seen somebody be so talented and still work so hard, right? So, and these guys really be able to go and meet DeAndre and meet Olamide down at the Eagles training camp and get to meet the generation that came before them, right, that wore the same jerseys and worked out in the same weight room and went about the same academic schedule. So they have great relationships with those guys, and Dave's going to be a special one as he moves forward. I mean, he is I'm looking forward to some big things here tonight. A lot of people are talking about the corner, right, as the number one corner in the country, right, that's committed to Georgia for IMG. And listen, Dave's talented as well as our other 2 receivers and our guys out here, and we're going to test them, man. We're going to test them. There's no doubt about it.
Coach, at your level, top 10 team in the country, it's different than I'm watching these 2 teams play right here. Nothing against them. But as a coach, are you do you get players that are year-round just thinking football, or are you one of those coaches that likes hearing that when the football season's over, they may be playing basketball, they may be playing baseball, something like that?
2 or 3 sport athletes.
Yeah,
Do
I think
you
it's
encourage that?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. We have a couple guys that play baseball. We have a couple guys that do track and field. We have a couple wrestlers. I think basketball is the hardest, just because with our success over the years, there's carryover into the now. Coach has been great with me and our guys and saying, hey, listen, I will run a separate workout if there's any guys that want to come out for the basketball team as well. So I encourage it because it keeps them busy, and engaged, and having to manage athletics and academics at the same time is challenging. And one of the biggest things that you got to learn at St. Joe's Prep, or you will learn, is time management, right? And balancing those things. So I think we encourage guys to do it. And now I think what happens at some point, right, is everything is so individualized now, right, than when it used to be, right? Whereas football is all year round, basketball is all year round, baseball is all year round, lacrosse is all year round, right? So it's harder. And I think at some point you got to make a decision on if you're going to put your apples in one basket, right, for you to be able to go and to play at the higher level, right, then that's something you got to have a conversation about. But we want to encourage your guys to do it and figure out what's the best for them, because some of them come in as ninth graders and they think they might play one, they think they might be better at one sport. I love basketball and I wound up playing football, right? Like, so it's fun for me and it'll spin for others.
All right, Coach, let's talk about tonight's game.
Yeah.
Because you played them last year and lost, right?
2019.
2019.
Yes.
You guys obviously watched a lot of film on them. What do you have in store for it? What do you think about the IMG team this year?
Hey, listen, they're extremely talented. They got dudes running all over the place that are going to test us physically for sure. But I think, with our preparation, our coaches have been preparing for this game for months, right? Our players have been preparing this game for a couple of weeks now, and trying to work to tighten the screws each and every single day that we're putting our guys in the best position to be possible to be successful, right? But these guys, as I told them, like, listen, it is going to be loud out there tonight. Yeah. You are not going to be able to hear us on the sideline, right? This has got to be your show, right? You got to want it and you got to earn it. So it's for those guys to be able to, it's teaching them to be able to fix things when they're out in the field, because they're not going to have us, right? So the problems may give us something that, we haven't prepared for, right? But we have the tools in our box, right, to fix it, right? So it's on them to try and fix those things.
And it's a game of adjustments.
No doubt.
Coach, we want to thank you so much for taking time. Good luck tonight, and the whole country is going to be watching. It's going to be on ESPN too, so we're really excited about that.
Absolutely. Hey, we got a great opportunity ahead of us, and we're going to make the most out of it, right? So thank you for having us, and go Prep.
True blessing having you, Coach.
All right, there he is, head coach Tim Forken from St. Joe's Prep, and we're looking at a score from Heightstown. There you go. It's a touchdown. All right, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the locker room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out their website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's Circle Liquor Store in Summers Point, New Jersey. Don't get burned this summer. Choose Stanton Insurance Group for better coverage than your sunscreen. Protected families, homes, automobiles, businesses in New Jersey and Pennsylvania for over 25 years. Stanton helps you select the right insurance company, the best combination of protection and service at a competitive rate. Get the insurance coverage you need today. Visit sigprotection.com for a quote. That's sigprotection.com. And I want to remind people that if you're looking to buy or sell rent at the shore, call John McCann, broker owner of McCann Realtors in Seattle City. Put his 38 years of experience to work for you as a real estate broker, certified general real estate appraiser. John has the knowledge, integrity, and expertise and dedication you want and need. 609-263-7422. Visit McCannRealtors.com. Want to remind people that the Battle of the Beach, the locker room's broadcast, is brought to you by Shades of New Jersey, and it's been offering the best selection of name brand sunglasses with the most knowledgeable customer service since 2007. With over 1,000 unique pairs to choose from, Shades has all the best selections from brands like Ray-Ban, Oakley, Maui, Jim, Costa, as well as designer brands like Gucci, Prada, Oliver Peoples. Visit any one of their locations along the Jersey Shore, Beach Haven, Ocean City, Avalon, Stone Harbor, Wildwood, Cape May, and let the pros at Shades help you find the perfect pair for you. Call them at 1-833-SHADES-USA. That's 1-833-SHADES-USA, or visit shadesofusa.com. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here as we broadcast live at the Battle at the Beach at Ocean City High School football field. Mike Carlin, Billy Schweim, Dave Klemic right here on 97.3 ESPN.
The hunt for October continues on ESPN Radio.
Ronald Acuna Jr. with a bomb.
The Atlanta Braves are storming toward the postseason with baseball's best record. This weekend, they head to San Francisco to face the Giants, who are in the thick of the National League wildcard race. And every game is critical.
Towards the plate, the throw, and they get him. Wow.
The Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. Coverage begins tomorrow at 6 Eastern.
This is the play-by-play home of Sunday Night Baseball, exclusively on 97.3 ESPN FM.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Hundreds of Volkswagens in stock and on sale. Hundreds of Mitsubishis, even 100 electric Bintelli golf carts in stock and on sale at Tom's River Auto Group. And not one a penny over sticker. Plus, Tom's River Auto has a Birds fan bonus. $500 off just for showing up in a team jersey, hat, socks, whatever. How easy is that? New or used, Tom's River's got plenty, but hurry. On sale, they're flying. Click Tom'sRiverAutoGroup.com.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable. So be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there.
The price of meat has been skyrocketing at the supermarket. So what will you do for your barbecue? 20 ribeyes, $39.99. Today is the last day of the Prime House Direct gigantic prime steak, chicken, seafood truckload sale. 8 a.m. till 7 p.m. Rain or shine. Next to C&J Automotive. 425 South Whitehorse Pike, Hamilton.
Look for the big truck.
And the big tent. 20 ribeyes, just $39.99. Cases of fillets, New York strips, Delmonico's, boneless chicken breast, and even more shrimp with wholesale boxes of individual prime portions, vacuum sealed for long freezer life, accepting cash, credit, debit card, and EBT. Check out Prime House Direct on Facebook. Stop by and register to win our $1,000 prime steak, chicken, pork, and seafood package, along with a free freezer. No purchase necessary. 20 ribeyes, $39.99. Next to C&J Automotive, 425 South Whitehorse Pike, Hamilton. Today is the last day. 8 a.m. till 7 p.m. Rain or shine. Online at theprimehousedirect.com.
Now, more of The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back here broadcasting live in Ocean City, New Jersey, at the high school football field for the Battle of the Beach Football Classic, brought to you by Mark Grimes. You're looking to buy, sell your property? You need the GOAT in real estate. This is your chance to work with the quarterback. Mark Grimes, the agent to call for all your real estate needs. Recently ranked in the top 3 in the state of New Jersey, Mark is the agent that gets his buyers and sellers the winning touchdown every time. If you're looking to buy, sell, invest, or build at the Jersey Shore, look no further than Mark Grimes. Give him a call on his cell phone at 609-425-2042 or find him anytime at grimes.com. Also, Mark Grimes would like to wish all the teams competing the best of luck and may the best team win. And by our proud sponsor of the Locker Room's live broadcast at the Battle of the Beach, Randazzo's. Call Randazzo's today. They're open 7 days a week, year-round. Check out their menu online at randazzospizza.com. Give them a call at 609-814-1600. Pasta, seafood, salads, hoagies, wraps, and more. Free delivery. Go say hello to Joe and Marianne Randazzo. They're great people. We love them. And tell them the locker room sent you. Hey, Dave Klemic and Mike Carlin. We just had Tim Forken on, the head coach of St. Joe's Prep. What a class guy. I'd like my son or daughter to play for someone like that. But Dave, you know, as a former athlete, how important, how much of an impression a coach like that can make on a student's, an athlete's life.
Could you feel like the
I could
connection?
Feel, I could feel
the
the passion coming through.
Yeah,
just sitting
structure,
across the structure
that he has.
Like there's no nonsense.
He said it with not an he was knew
To
exactly
the
what he
point.
was saying and exactly how he does it. So like that's what you need from a dad, from a father figure coach is a lot of structure.
That's a good point,
Yeah.
father figure, because that's what they
on
are.
on a day like today. But he's on national television tonight. For him to have the time, he just got here. He said a half an hour ago.
He came over to talk.
Okay, just came over his time to do that real quick. And the rest of his coaches are probably going through a whole game plan already and stuff.
He didn't look like he was too
relaxed.
He looked like he was
that's my
calm,
point.
cool,
He
and
was
collected,
very
man.
calm and cool, and just
Can we get back to the structure part? Because that's what stood out to me. And that was, as someone who is, and Dave knows this as well as anyone, when you play sports and then you're around people who are young people as coaching them or around them and covering in media, you can tell the kids who have structure and the kids who don't. And the kids who have structure are usually the ones that go on to have better lives. This is more than just sports.
Well,
here.
you're building character in a young man.
That's what I'm saying. It's more than sports. It goes beyond sports. It's Billy, you're not the person you are if you didn't play football,
That's
right?
right.
And Mike, you're not the person you didn't play basketball. And Dave, you're not the person you are if you didn't have the coaches you had for football as well. We all
And
are
let's
these
look at
people.
Dave.
It's a huge part of who we are.
And let's look at Dave Klemic. He played for Dick Vermeil. If there's not a better person to as an example of character.
And he's been to my wedding and called me the other day to say how's the babies and
Is
stuff
that
like
right?
that. You know what I mean? Like I didn't have to call him, and this relationship goes further than football. Josh is a great point. Your structure and a lot for people like me, dad wasn't around. My coaches, I made up my dad. My
Right.
dad was a compilation of all my coaches and their qualities that they could instill into me.
Well, we just have a final. I believe Heightstown beat West Effort.
It was
19-7, and that's the finish of the first game. Coming up next, I believe we have Paul the Sixth is going to play St. Thomas Aquinas, and that's going to be a game. Those guys are two good programs right there.
But I loved hearing him on how he was structured for just today. They get off the bus, they're having lunch, they're having meetings, they're having prayer or church.
Yeah, he did say prayer.
I loved hearing all that. I mean, they know exactly what, and I'm sure they're like, it's like going to the prep. I mean, there's a religion class that you take every day.
Yeah.
But I liked hearing from him when I asked him, not everybody goes to the next level. He's grooming young men.
Right.
With the right mindset to when they leave school, they're ready to leave school.
And Mike, that's the key word, prep. Because if you go to a major college program like a lot of these guys are going to, those programs are hyper structured. So what you're doing is you're giving these kids the structure in high school that's going to prepare them for the structure in college, which is going to prepare them for the next level of structure of where it might not even be football, it might be some professional job that they have.
By the way, we're sitting here at the finish of the West Effort game, and both teams are at the 50-yard line on their knee.
It's every game they've been doing that.
Together.
They give out awards, they say a prayer, and then they break. And now look who's on the field
Look
right
at
now.
Paul Six is running on the field right in front of us, and this looks like a big team. They got some pretty big boys on this team. I'm always impressed with the size of some of these high school players. Growing up, they grow so fast. I mean, so big, so fast.
Did you catch some of the players that he said that have already signed on his team that we're going to see tonight?
Yeah.
Just from his team.
Just from his team.
There's Dennis Scuderi right there. Dennis Scuderi used to prep. You used to be the St. Augustine's prep coach.
I think he went to Collingswood, right?
There
Dennis
it is right
Scuderi.
there.
I got to talk to him. He's Scuderi. I know the Scuderi. We're behind the goalpost, and they're kicking field goals here.
Yeah, tonight we'll be catching them.
We'll be catching them. Once again, Dave and Mike, this is such a great backdrop for this great tournament. Battle at the beach. I mean, think of that. Battle at the beach. Got the big Ferris wheel. We had the mayor on talking about the Ferris wheel and
now you're getting the whiff of the suntan lotion right here. Getting that. It's about that time. we have the backdrop. So the way you're seeing it is we're looking at the field. The beach is behind us.
Yes.
Wind's blowing in off the ocean right now.
It's an ocean breeze.
So whoever's kicking into the wind might have some difficulty. All right. Well, I got to tell you, man, it's great all day long. Great football. Come on down if you can hear my voice and you want to see great high school football. You want to come down to the Ocean City High School football field, Carey Stadium, the Battle of the Beach. Hey, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. Circle Liquors now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the locker room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out their website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's Circle Liquor Store in Summers Point, New Jersey. And just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. When we return, we'll wrap up our show, the locker room, but the football continues all day. You're listening to the locker room with Billy Schweim, Mike Carlin, Dave Klemic right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's Notre Dame football on 97.3 ESPN.
Hi, Notre Dame fans. Football season is back. This is Tony Simeone. Join me, Paul Burmeister, and Super Bowl champion Ryan Harris this Saturday as the Notre Dame Fighting Irish open their season against the Navy Midshipmen, and you can tune in right here on your home for Notre Dame football.
It's Notre Dame football on 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's football station. Coverage begins at 2 p.m.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/Be Smart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Randazzo's Pizza, there's one right nearby. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza. It's a pizza like you've never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Do you have heart failure and often hear,
"Those stomach issues ruined your birthday"?
You're too tired to play catch, Grandpa?
Sweetie, you haven't touched your tools since the carpal tunnel syndrome diagnosis.
if these seemingly unrelated symptoms sound familiar, talk to your cardiologist. Ask about transthyretin amyloid cardiomyopathy, or ATTR-CM, a rare and underdiagnosed disease that gets worse over time. Learn more at connecttoyourheart.com. That's connecttoyourheart.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Gary Owens. I always took a lot of personal pride in keeping all my personal business off the internet. You know, and we all got those people, they want to put all their business out there every day on Facebook and Instagram. And they always start their posts out like this. Now, y'all know I don't like putting my personal business out there. I go, no, you put all your business out there. That's why I follow you.
Gary O.
I go to your page and feel better about my life.
Friday, November 17th, Harris Resort, Atlantic City. Until now at Ticketmaster.com. Must be 21 or older to gamble. No one to stop before you start. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're listening to The Locker Room, ESPN, and the free 97.3 ESPN mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting here at the Ocean City High School football field, Carey Stadium, for the Battle at the Beach Football Classic. And, guys, we spoke with the head coach of the St. Joe's Prep football team, Tim Forken. We had the head coach of Collingswood High School, Mike McEwen, with us today. And this is just a fun,
beautiful day,
tournament.
Meeting a lot of new people. I don't think I'm going to forget the 10-minute interview with the coach from the prep.
Cool.
He was just so calm, he already knows what's going to happen tonight.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like nothing. They're not doing anything now to change anything. They're ready to play this game tonight.
And I like, Dave, you former player, you talk about the game of adjustments. He said we got stuff in our toolbox. If they come out and do something that we're not prepared for, they know how they can deal with it.
Every second half, the best teams are the best at making adjustments. You'll see something, you'll see a player maybe that they didn't expect, or it wasn't on film, that's really stepping up, and they have to make the adjustments. Every team, like any Peyton Manning team, remember how great they were in the second half, and they always played great because of the adjustments. And any team that's like comes out there with a plan, it's like God's plans. Like you don't plan it.
Right.
The game's going to change. The weather shifts and everything. You have to make adjustments, and that's what makes a great team. He's a great coach. You could just feel it.
You could just feel
that.
The wind is picking up here.
The wind's picking up,
and that could be a factor in some of these games.
Picking up. We've been here for 2 hours. Every hour, more and more people. You turn around.
Yeah.
It's getting crowded, and like you said, they have close to 7,000 tickets sold today. I bet you 90% of them are for tonight. I mean, and your listeners at home, when you're watching this game, if you can't make it here tonight, look down in the end zone by the beach, and you're going to see us.
Listen, without our sponsors today, we wouldn't be able to do this broadcast. So I want to make sure that people are aware of who sponsored us. First, Shades of New Jersey. Shades has been offering the Jersey Shore's largest selection of name brand sunglasses with the most knowledgeable customer service since 2007, with over 1,000 unique pairs to choose from. Shades has all the best selections from brands like Ray-Ban, Oakley, Maui Jim, and Costa, as well as designer brands like Gucci, Prada, Oliver Peoples. Visit any one of their locations at the Jersey Shore, Beach Haven, Ocean City, Avalon, Stone Harbor, Wildwood, or Cape May, and let the pros at Shades help you find the perfect pair for you. And all-campus sports headgear, 1028 Boardwalk in Ocean City, with over 500 college and professional sports teams hats in stock, guaranteed to find your team's hat. Hey, bring your ticket into this game, to the Battle at the Beach. Bring your ticket stub in, and they'll give you 15% off anything in the store. And by Mark Grimes. Okay, if you're looking to buy, sell your property, you need the GOAT. He's the best in the business. Mark Grimes, he's the best in real estate. This is your chance to work with the quarterback, Mark Grimes, the agent to call for all your real estate needs. Recently ranked in the top 3 in the state of New Jersey, Mark is the agent that gets his buyers and sellers the winning touchdown every time. If you're looking to buy, sell, invest, or build at the Jersey Shore, look no further. Give Mark Grimes a call on his cell phone at 609-425-2042, or find him on the web anytime at grimes.com. And of course, Mark Grimes would like to wish all the teams competing the best of luck. May the best team win. And by our good friends at Randazzo's Pizza. They're sponsors of the Battle at the Beach Football Classic. Stop by Randazzo's today. They're open 7 days a week, all year round. Check out their menu online at randazzospizza.com, or give them a call at 609-814-1600. That's Randazzo's Pizza in Ocean City at 34th and Asbury Avenue. Of course, Dave, Klemic, you got to try. When September rolls around, the lobster bisque. I kid you not. All right, last thoughts, final thoughts. We got about 3 minutes left here on the broadcast. Mike Carlin?
I think it's all building up to tonight's game. So I imagine it's going to be a powerhouse. I'm waiting to see the size. I want to see the size and the speed. I'm a Philly guy. We got St. Joe's here in the house. I got to go for St. Joe's Prep. But IMG is who they are for a long time for a reason. They're coming here to win. This is not a joy trip.
No.
They're flying in. It's a
These
business
are two
trip. They're
ranked
going
in the,
back.
not only they're ranked in the country.
Yeah, they're right. But IMG's 5.
5.
So trust me, they want to be 1.
Right.
Okay, you don't become 1 and losing to number 10.
Right.
You may drop a little bit.
All right, Dave Klemic.
You're going to see some huge linemen. All the prep schools, like you said, all the prep schools get the linemen. That's the one thing you can't coach is that size. So the speed, that don't impress you, but the size of those lines you're gonna see that huge.
Come on down. If you're in the area, you hear my voice, get in your car, come on down. There's football all day long. Next up is Paul Sixth versus St. Thomas Aquinas, followed by Rancocas Valley and Union.
30
and
seconds.
The marquee matchup tonight is IMG Academy and St. Joe's Prep is the big one on ESPN2. I want to thank John Coyle for showing up. Paul
20.
here. Josh Henning did a great job on site with us. Danny Ryan back in the studio. Thanks for making the locker room part of your Saturday, because nothing could be finer
10.
than talking sports with the Schweiner. I'll see you tomorrow. We got Tommy Green and more tomorrow in
5.
the locker room with Billy Schweim right here on 97.3 ESPN.
The preceding program was paid for by The Locker Room with Billy Schweim.
You haven't downloaded the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app? Well, go get it now to follow all the Phillies